y'all gonna see my butt. Sorry.
Lord. We don't want to see your booty.
Do
Your
we?
booty.
I have to fix my chair. Sorry.
Gave us some rear end.
Got you some. Y'all got some booty tonight.
Hey, I can say I got me some booty tonight. Hey,
Oh, there you go.
I am pleased.
Not only just that, but you got Miss JewCee's booty.
That part. I had juicy booty, girl.
Juicy booty. Whew. I had to get to that chair.
I had some juicy booty. Oh, okay.
My hair got light too.
Special. Y'all know that.
Yes.
Special.
Yes, we are.
Of course. I wish I could get this to work on my Instagram, but I don't know what I do wrong. I did it. She doing too much.
We couldn't hear you.
I hit the Instagram, and anyway, it went kind of cuckoo. Went kind of cuckoo. Come on in. Tell a friend. Yes. Yeah, this just does not work. I don't know why not.
Good evening. Influenced by influence.
Influence Pepe, that's my friend.
Hello.
So those are my new friends. Hi, sisters.
Hi, Brittany.
Hey, everybody. Welcome. Come on in.
My hand is itching. That means money coming right.
Yeah, rights for receiving, lefts for leaving.
Y'all are silly.
I don't believe that, but okay. Hello, Melissa.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Rain.
Hi, Rain.
Hello, Sir Lorenzo. Hello, Influence.
Kind of like this.
This is minimal.
Hi, Rain.
Minimal house.
Minimal house.
You would pick the minimal house today.
I picked minimal house. It's working. Hey, Ash.
Yeah. Hey, Teddy.
Hey, Teddy. Hey, Ash.
It's better than last week. So all the ones we went through last week is much better. So
that was the week before. Last week we played R&B twice. We played R&B two weeks in a row.
Okay, well there you go.
Yeah, we got some minimal house. Mm-hmm.
Y'all are silly.
So we are minimaling housing. minimally.
Hi, Peggy.
Hi, Peggy.
I'm loving to seeing all my new sisters on here. Hey, girls. Hey.
Aw.
Welcome. Thank you for supporting our beautiful queen.
Yes. Take care, baby. Yeah.
I wonder if I could just do. I probably can't.
If you can do what, JewCee?
Me and Instagram are fighting. So.
You and Instagram are fighting again today?
Yes, we were trying to go live. It's not working.
Hey, Krishan, where you been at, bro?
Hi, Krishan. Hey, Jalen.
Hi, honey bun. Everybody coming on in tonight.
Yes.
That's what's up. I'm proud of you.
All right.
Yes, yes.
Okay, Texas living. I did Texas for 3 years. Had one of my children down there and ain't been back.
You so silly.
Too slow for me.
Y'all ready?
Yep. Here I go. Boom. Yeah. And welcome everyone to another marvelous Monday on Juicy Tales Erotic Chat. I am your hostess with the mostest, Ms. JewCee. And of course, I could not do this wonderfully educational and erotic show without my beautiful melanated queens. All the way out in LA, soaking up the sunshine, we have Miss Siren. And all the way in the Midwest, Naptown representing, we
Hi.
have Miss Purple Rain. So hello, ladies.
Hey, boo.
People, how you doing? How y'all doing?
I would like to
I'm great. How are you, JewCee?
I would like to discuss the fact that if I fall asleep during the show, nobody hold it against me. Thank you.
That means you're tired. Okay, we got this. You just sit there and be cute today.
Okay, I'm gonna be. I don't know about the cute part. Even I had to like, oh my god. So first, I got to give a shout out to Chicago. Okay, Chicago kicked my butt, but I love the Shy and my girl Cherie and all of her beautiful women that showed up for a ladies' night in Chicago that I just set up and did, and got to give a shout out to my girl Miss Deborah Jeffries for Shay Debray, because she be saving a bitch's life. I'm happy I have a key, so I can just go right in and go to sleep.
Chateau Debray.
So I had a great time. Had a great time with the ladies. It was so much fun. So I love doing shows. This week I'm headed to Naptown. I'm headed to Naptown this weekend, and gonna do a bachelorette party for my good girlfriend. God, we started talking and we found out 30 years her and I have been together, known each other for 30 years. Jackie Campbell, about to get married, doing the bachelorette party for her. So I'm excited about that. And also I'm gonna do a little pre stuff because I may not be awake at the end here, but I want to give a happy birthday shout out very early to my great niece, who will be turning 8, Miss Nora Ramey. So I love my baby. I love you.
Oh, my baby's a big girl.
Oh my God, she is. She's auntie. Are you going to be here? Auntie, are you going to? Yes, I'm coming, baby. I'm coming.
She said you gotta be there.
Right there with her.
She'll be right under my. This baby
We know.
Right here.
I know.
She right here.
She'll be attached to your rib.
Right, like another appendage. So can't wait to see the family. Hopefully, get to see a few of my friends there in Indy. My family there as well. So looking forward to that. And just got a lot going on. But before we get into what everybody else is doing, I got to make this announcement. Hey, y'all, come on, get your damn tickets for the Ebony Erotic Experience.
Let's
The
go.
second coming. The burlesque edition. Going
4
down
weeks away.
going down April 26th and 27th, right here in Cleveland, Ohio. We have about 20 to 25 tickets left. I haven't checked because I've been on the road. We know some hotel rooms just got booked, so I'm assuming some tickets might have gotten sold while the hotel rooms are getting booked. If you're having problems with the hotel getting it booked, let us know. We are having some issues with the link and the this and that, but we are working through it. We have a couple worker through methods if you're having any issues getting your hotel. I wanted to make that announcement so people can know. We've been in contact with the hotel to get some of this stuff ironed out. So we are dwindling down on rooms pretty quickly, so make sure you get your room. And get your tickets out on Eventbrite. We have a full lineup. We have great food. We have great entertainment. We have fabulous classes. We have a dungeon. We have a dungeon. We're going to be teaching some submission classes. We're going to be teaching intimacy classes. We're going to have face sitting in the house. Oh my goodness. We're going to have erotic poets. Oh my God. And they're just going to be flowing. We got erotic games to play. Oh my goodness. There's just so much that will be going on. We have a panel discussion. We have swingers. We have poly. It's open to everyone. We do not discriminate. We want you all to come and get a little education when it comes to eroticism. This is a lifestyle event. We will definitely be featuring BDSM. We will definitely be featuring swingers, and we will definitely be featuring the poly lifestyle. But vanilla folk, bring your ass. Come on. Bring your ass, learn something new in order to enhance the romance, to do some self-pleasuring, to learn about what you can do to just make your relationship, whether it's with a partner or whether it's with yourself, make it much, much better and more enhanced. So April 26th and 27th, go out to Eventbrite. Tickets are on sale. Your 2-day single person ticket is $225. Your 2-day couple ticket is $350. Your 1-day ticket for a single person on Friday is $125. Your 1-day ticket on Saturday for a single person is $150. And let me tell you, we got this decadent dinner on Friday night.
Saturday night. Decadent dinner Saturday.
Saturday night. So sorry. Saturday night. And there could be food being eaten off of people. That's all I'm just gonna put that there.
You so petty. You petty.
I know there's chocolate involved.
You are excited. I love it. I love it.
There's chocolate because I can see the stuff. I can see the stuff. My office is filling up, guys, with everything for EEE. It's pretty soon I'm gonna be tripping over everything. So
you probably already are.
No, I've got a space because I don't do good tripping and falling. So it's not sexy. So go out and get your tickets. Support us. Support your girl down here. Okay, yes. I see all y'all popping in here tonight to support her. Come on and come to this.
We see some ticket sales from this. Yes, thank you.
Come on and join us. You guys will have a blast. It is a burlesque theme. We are doing burlesque classes. We have a pole instructor. All of this is included in your ticket. And I'm not going to read what Lorenzo wrote right now. I know he wrote something, and I can tell that you two have seen it. And And yes, Sir Lorenzo will be in the house with that voice of his, and the beautiful Casey Carter will be joining us. We have the lovely Miss Lady V and D Black. They're gonna be doing the face sitting classes all the way from Atlanta. We have already decided we in the front row for that. And then we we have three award-winning erotic poets. We have Mr. Hood raised himself from Chicago, Mr. Ollie Woods. He will be hosting the event as well. We have Romeo Donati from Cincinnati. He will be joining us, and all the way from Barbados. And I do mean Barbados, the whole country. We are bringing in, oh my gosh, the passion poet himself, Mr. Robert Gibson. And let me tell you, when you hear that accent and them dreads and we gonna have the whole
I almost
experience.
passed out. I almost passed out.
Clean up on I 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah.
One mop bucket just is not gonna be enough.
No,
Um,
you know what it reminds me of when I think about him and his voice and how wet the floor is gonna be. Well, all of them in their poetry, and then Lorenzo and Robert's voices. Have y'all seen the videos and stuff going around about that cruise that took on water over the last couple of weeks?
no, but
They was ankle deep in water. Okay,
that's gonna
Yes.
be.
they were ankle deep in water.
Mm.
Just bring buckets.
That just made me smile.
Crystal said, "That's all good, but I want to get back to eating people." We didn't say eating people. We said eating food
Off of people,
off of
Lorenzo.
people.
There we go. Now it's been cleared.
Got some clarification in there.
Because he was
That's why you weren't supposed to read it. I was gonna get to it.
I didn't read it all. I didn't read the original. I'm gonna leave it alone. But anyway, make sure you go out and get your tickets on Eventbrite. Okay, guys, please support us. This is for us, by us, about us. The Erotic Seven are all women of color that are out here to entertain. Look, let me just put my finger up over his comments because and we want you guys to come out and just have some fun with us. We really, really, really are looking forward to this event. We are a month out, and we could really use your support on this last little push to get folks in the house. So join us April 26th and 27th in Cleveland, Ohio, my hometown. And yes, there's plenty to do in Cleveland, folks. Okay, a lot to do in Cleveland. And we're going to have a great time. So tonight we are turning the show over to our beautiful Siren. She is going to introduce us to the first part of a 6-part series that she will be doing. So you guys definitely want to tune in. Get your pencil and paper and pads ready. Get your sippy poos. I got some sake tonight. I'm doing sake.
I got water.
And I got that too. I
got whiskey, so.
Oh, okay. Ooh, my favorite. All righty. So without further ado, I would like to turn it over to our...
Hold on real quick. Go ahead. Handle that.
Yes, Jalen. Whatever you want to eat off of anybody will be there. I don't know about the whipped cream part, but there will definitely be strawberries and chocolate and all of the edible, decadent, salacious.
Hold up. Ain't gonna be nothing for you, Jalen. You ain't got no ticket.
Oh.
I'm waiting, sir. I'm waiting. Crickets? Do I hear crickets? Go get your ticket, sir. Don't be worried about what we doing, because we doing some grown folk stuff. You got to be there in order to do it, and you don't have your ticket yet. No.
She went there. Oh, okay. Sorry, babe.
So, without further ado, we would like to turn the show over to my beautiful queen, Miss Siren.
Hey! Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all so much. All right, so I'm gonna get through this one too because I'm a little tired myself, but still a good one. I am a person that likes things that please me, and I believe that every person on this planet is.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
just think that sometimes we tend to deprive ourselves of things that bring us pleasure because we've been told that it was bad or something like that. But we're going to just throw all of that shit out and we're going to talk about our pleasure senses. So this is
Mm.
the pleasure senses series. So this is going to be the introduction to pleasure senses. So
Okay.
I just like I don't know. I get the warm fuzzies when like a certain touch just happens or a sound or a smell, like a great smelling man. Oh my god.
Whew.
You get a woman's attention with that one.
Mm.
Where did he go?
And it can't be, for me, it can't be like a loud smell. I like a more
It's
subtle, milder, like almost a sandalwood sometimes.
I like sandalwood and musk.
see
Sandalwood and musk.
Mm.
these things, the sense of the nose that we're talking about is like but anyway, we're gonna get back to all of that. So
Cause I just had a whole visual in my head of a dude with a fresh bald fade, a full
see,
beard, and smelling like sandalwood.
Mm.
girl, Yves Saint Laurent Lahome on a certain person for me is just everything. Anyway, okay.
I'm
Anyway,
a, I don't know if you guys remember, what is it? Ducar? Do you guys remember?
Dracar, Dracar
Dracar.
Noir.
Ducar?
Oh my God, Dracar Noir. Oh my God.
Yo, Aspen back in the day. Aspen.
Mm. Okay. Okay.
Anyway,
Old
okay.
Spice.
Anywho,
Because
We're
we will
going
get
back.
lost.
We're
This is
going
what
back in the day. I got to do Old Spice. My
man.
dad.
Okay,
My
okay.
dad.
We don't.
My.
We see. This is what happens when you start to talk about things that please you. You start to
Mm.
feel a certain kind of way. So with all of this, this is going to be. I'm going to be your guide on this captivating journey as we delve into the fascinating world of sensory pleasure. And oh, juicy cologne show. Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty
Pretty
much.
much. Yeah. So in this introductory episode, we'll stage our exploration and delve into into the significance of our senses in shaping our experiences of pleasure. So our senses are those remarkable faculties that allow us to perceive the world around us, play a pivotal role in our daily lives. They enable us to interact with our environment, communicate with others, and navigate complexities of our experience. But beyond their practical functions, our senses hold a key to unlocking profound experiences of pleasure and delight.
mm,
Mm.
Think about the last time you savored a delicious meal. You had something that just tasted so freaking good. You just had a sensation that just ran through you. I had this key lime cookie from Crumble Cookie. And I am a key lime fanatic. I don't know what it is about it. I'm going to figure it out. When we talk about taste, I'm definitely going to figure it out. But it was just something about the way it hit my tongue. It was like, I felt like pops going off. And it was just like, yeah, my eyes rolled in the back of my head. And I was just like, I didn't even take another bite. I just savored what was in my mouth at that moment. That is just some, I need another one. But then,
you know what?
Stay focused.
I'm trying.
Focus, Siren. Focus.
I'm
Because
really
it's too
trying.
late for me to go get a crumble cookie. It's too late. Okay. It's
Man.
close.
But like when you
Yeah,
think about,
Katina.
Note
but
to
I
self in
want
the
to like,
morning.
but like I'm like, okay, how would that be if I was eating something like that and I was also being pleasured somewhere else? Can we
Ma'am,
can we go
that's
further? I mean,
that's a lot.
That's a
is it?
puppy pad moment. That's a puppy pad
That,
moment.
that
That's
right,
all.
that's a lot.
Yeah, that's all. Just a puppy pad moment. That's
A puppy pad moment.
it. She said your mouth and the screen froze. I'm sorry.
No, she drifted off, Lorenzo.
I did for a minute. Yeah, I did.
She was
Anyway,
in La La Land.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, we
Or it's
got
like some.
Bonefish got a key lime cake. Okay, we're going to Bonefish. We got a Bonefish grill. We got Bonefish
I
here.
don't know if I got a bonefish grill here. Oh, see now you. Anyway,
You can go. We can go when you come to Cleveland. It's
cool.
okay.
We can do it. All right, cool. But
Honestly, it's
like
by
you
where
know
we're
how
gonna
like when
be
you
at.
eating like some real. What'd you
I said honestly, I believe it's by where we're gonna be at. Actually, I gotta remember. Okay, go ahead.
say?
Sorry. Mhm.
Okay, but like you know how like when you have like some bomb ass oxtails and the gravy is on your fingers and you just
Mm-hmm.
that feels good too. Anyway, or you listen to your favorite song. I have songs that just really just make me puts me in a very
Happy place.
Oh, it just makes me want to fuck.
oh,
Let's just go there.
okay. Yes,
I want
absolutely.
sex.
Janet Jackson's Discipline
I have
is
that.
one.
Oh.
Neo Say It and Mirror.
Oh.
Like those are like and just to hear just Rihanna's Skin.
That's oh.
I'm an Isley Brothers Between the Sheets.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey girl, ain't no mystery. Okay, I'm sorry. What's one of yours?
Paris.
Get it. What's one of yours, Purple Rain?
Mm.
You gotta give me one.
One song.
Yep.
Um.
Yes.
Skin is it for me.
Okay.
But no, I take that back. I take that back. Tanks when we.
Woo!
Tanks when we.
Mm.
Hey,
When
I
we,
like it when you lose it. Oh,
when we.
That part.
okay.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
you see how this
Oh,
makes you
some
feel?
Barry White loves. Oh,
Love
yes.
Serenade? Oh, heck
Yes. Yes, I
yes.
got that
Just
one.
let it play. Just let it play and just,
Let it go.
yes. Like, oof. Or,
I can do some Johnny Gill too. Some of Johnny Gill's.
oh, yeah. Oh, we're going to get more into all of that
Okay, go
Okay.
ahead.
when we talk about that part. Yes. Um, Bask in the warmth of a gentle breeze or fuzzy blanket. For me, the fuzzy blanket is just like,
What's going on here?
I don't even know which one of my friends that is.
what?
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
Welcome. That's what. See, when you pop in late, honey, you got to
Right,
catch up. You got to catch up.
right.
Keep
But
going.
like, think about like, okay, so we're gonna have feathers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Having a feather just kind of,
That's gonna make some people feel some type of way. Ooh,
and
baby.
that's the whole fucking point. Yes, yes. Each of these moments, it was your senses that amplified the experience. You
Mm-hmm.
felt it. It was there. You heard it. You smelled it. You saw it. Shit, you can see. So I saw one of the most beautiful men in my life. I was like, oh my god. And yes, I had already imagined myself tearing his clothes off and all of that good shit. So yes, I had already proceeded, and I don't even know the man's name. I
Okay, boo.
never found out his name, but yes, I saw it and was like, oh, that's nice. That's real nice. When you see something real sexy, yes. So they heighten your enjoyment and leave you feeling deeply satisfied, especially if you know.
Stay with us. Stay with us. Come back.
I'm trying.
Focus, siren.
I'm
Come
trying.
back.
I'm gonna admit this is gonna be a little hard for me, so I'm asking y'all to kind of help.
I love it.
Thank you.
I love it.
Appreciate y'all. So throughout this series, we'll explore each part of the five senses: taste, smell, touch, hearing, and sight. I think there's another one, but I'm still kind of diving into that one, and I feel like that's like spirit, but we'll save that for something different. Um, and examine how they contribute to our experiences of pleasures in unique and intriguing ways. So I have questions now. Oh Lord, what did he say? I can't even see it right
He
now.
said, I have space in my corner for siren.
Siren doesn't do corners.
Yeah, yeah. We have
Anyway, anyway, so my pleasure sisters. My women, my ladies, my sisters, I love y'all so much. I would like to ask first, Purple Rain,
Mm-hmm.
with what you do, how do you incorporate the senses as a pleasure dom? How do you incorporate the senses?
So I am a sensual sadist.
Okay.
I like to do sensory deprivation, meaning I block out sound and vision
Hmm.
for some of my clients. Others, mainly most of them like to be blindfolded because they don't want to see what I'm using. But being that I'm a sensual sadist, I like to make my person feel good. So most things that you would think hurt, like I have a pair of gloves that I use to lightly scratch the body with.
Hmm.
The gloves, they're called vampire gloves, but that's because the inside of the hand part has the bottom of like metal, like the old school metal cleats,
Okay.
or like it just feels really prickly. So it
On
feels
the
like
inside?
on
On
the inside. On
Oh, so
the
if you have it on, you feel that.
Yeah, no, they feel it. So I scratch their body with it.
Okay.
I'll show you those because I keep those in my bag.
Okay, okay.
I use feathers. I use sometimes if they don't want to be blindfolded, I tie their hands together with rope so that they can't move. And I use different things of sensation, electricity, fire, different hit different pleasure and erogenous zones with different apparatuses. And I go from extremely light to extreme with those senses to give them the pleasure that they want.
Okay. And you, Miss Juicy.
Okay. Let me
Because
just.
we already know you are.
Oh, now she really did freeze. Did everybody freeze?
No, I didn't. She did.
She did. Hopefully, she'll be back.
Yeah.
So, oh, hopefully, she.
Oh, what happened?
Really, really, really. Okay, California.
They messing up in California now.
Yeah, California. Okay, so we'll give her a couple of seconds and hopefully she'll pop back on here.
Yeah, she went out.
She's totally froze out. Yeah, I just moved her out. So
Oh,
so hopefully she'll get off and get back in a minute. You want to tell her she's frozen? Um oh no, she'll be back. She'll be back.
okay.
Because she just went out. So she should be back in a second. For myself.
He said I said vampire gloves and blew a fuse.
Whatever.
Lorenzo, I don't have time for your shenanigans today, Lorenzo. I don't. You will go to the corner in a second, sir. But
I
no, so I was just gonna do something real quick since we didn't get to, say how our week is gonna go. I just wanted to shout out, like I said, all my new sisters that are on the live with us today from BBW University. Thank you, ladies, for coming on here and supporting me today. Just in case, because I know some of y'all might sneak out. We got a lot of assignments to do. So shout out to y'all. I just want to say that before we go any further with the rest of the night.
Okay, and here she comes. And we got her back. There she is.
Hi, beautiful.
So the blonde moment of the evening is I'm sitting here looking at my computer charger in my computer, but
It's not
it
plugged
was
up.
it was not in the adapter.
That's okay.
Blonde moment of the evening. All right.
All right. Well, we got
Hey,
you. I said she'll be back. We'll be back in a second.
I'm
We'll
like,
Yep.
what the heck just happened? Ugh.
Lorenzo said I said vampire gloves and you blew a fuse.
It's possible.
There you go.
It's very much so possible. Anyway, Miss Juicy, I know I had asked you as far as the services that you provide? What are some ways that you use the senses in your?
For me, a lot of it is, once again, it's very similar to Purple Rain. I do take away the senses a lot, blindfolds, tie down restrictions so that you can't get away, so that I can tie you up. I can also I have the headphones with the music to distract you, and the noise canceling headphones. So I
Hmm.
can put those on you as well, so you can't hear me rumbling or getting anything, so you cannot anticipate, because a lot of times when you anticipate, you tense up. And so
Yeah.
our goal is to my goal is to make sure that you're relaxed and you're able to really enjoy the sensation that you're about to take part in. So I went out and I spent a lot of money on these noise canceling headphones. So I do like those quite a bit. And also, I would say, for me, one of the things that I love in my personal relationship is my ladies know I like to cook. But one of the things that I really like to do is watch a man eat. For me,
Mm.
that is a turn on, to
Mm.
watch him eat what I've prepared. Uh, and so I like to hear the sounds. I like to, watch him, or sometimes feed him something gooey. So, and I've even been known to be desserts. Okay.
Well,
I'm down to always be dessert.
I've
man,
even where
food
I
is
put
my
the
love.
platter, where I put the platter on the table, and I get on the platter.
Food is
And,
definitely one of my love languages.
and then the whipped cream is, of course, made from scratch. Thank you. We ain't doing no ready whip. We ain't doing that.
Which means it's got a little flick of the wrist, some of that love up in it.
Mhm.
I want to one day like put a bunch of fruit and stuff on the table, fruit, chocolate, and all that good decadent stuff, and put myself like a hog-tied hog on the middle of the table
You gonna have an apple in your mouth too?
and an apple in my mouth.
Okay, hey, whatever floats the boat. I
I mean,
mean,
every time I see that stuff in like live displays for parties, I think it's so sexy.
Yo, Yogi Latin, her daughter does it. She's
Yeah.
a food model. She lays
I
there and
like stuff like that. I think it's sexy.
food, picking the food off. You know,
Lorenzo, shut up.
wait, we went from selling cologne now to the Food Network. Okay, all right.
I'm on the phone.
At least we're
so
No, I said Juicy, not
at
William.
least at least we're versatile. Okay, we are versatile
absolutely
here.
yes.
But
So
it's important though, like, and it's a part of eroticism also, to be in touch with the senses. And a lot of people, even when we're talking, like when we are talking about the ebony erotic experience, we are talking about engaging all of your senses, from poetry, which is, you're going to be hearing this, you're going to be hearing the words. We've got the food, you're going to be using your taste. We've got the sight, we're going to have the sense.
Mhm.
The sense in the room will be to entice the smell. And then, of course, there'll be a lot of touching going on. So
A lot of touching.
all kinds.
so imagine indulging in a decadent chocolate cake, savoring a rich and velvety texture. It melts in your mouth, and relishing the sweet and creamy flavors of that dance on your taste buds. Oh my god, I could taste that shit.
I can too, because a triple chocolate layered cake from Red Lobster is my favorite.
Mmm. Mmm.
That is the most moist, decadent, thick chocolate cake I've ever had in my life.
That just like just thinking about that just kind of just Did it make your coochie kind of jump a little, just a little bit?
It does
See?
every time.
I'm
Pleasure,
so- I'm
pleasure,
I'm
pleasure.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm a vanilla or yellow, white or yellow cake girl.
You know what other cake does that for me though? JewCee's caramel cake.
I've never had JewCee's caramel cake. I need to have some JewCee caramel cake.
I haven't made that in a long time.
Okay, so that means when I come there in next month, that I should have some.
No, we're not making no caramel cake next month.
That's from I don't. When I make cakes like that, honey, that's from scratch. That ain't no box
Yeah,
mix.
I know that. I know your cakes is from scratch.
Okay,
I
can
have
can I have one for May then?
for
That's
what?
enough notice. My birthday's in May. Can I get one for May? I'm trying to give you at least like a 2 months notice. Like, come on.
Wow!
Like,
Wow! I thought, oh my god! Never mind. Keep going. Off
okay,
sidebar.
okay.
Sidebar.
Sorry, that's my fault.
Or or picture yourself strolling through a blooming garden, inhaling the fragrant aroma of fresh flowers and feeling lifted by the delicate scents that fill the air. Just in a place that you just it just it looks great and it smells great too. Consider the sensation of sinking into a plush. Oh my god, this is definitely for me. A plush, soft bed after a long day, feeling the warmth of the blankets enveloping you and the gentle pleasures of a pillow cradling your head.
Mm.
Good night.
That's what that sounds like.
Yeah,
That sounds like time to go to sleep.
Amazing.
that's
Amazing.
that
Like,
sounds like
oh,
drooling and good night. That's
hold on. And we're not done.
oh.
Think about soothing sounds of rain tapping against the window on a quiet evening, lulling you into a state of relaxation and tranquility as you cozy up with a good book. We can use another word for
Yeah.
book for me. Yeah.
I, so my thing is, and I wonder if anybody else does this. I know a lot of times if I can't sleep or because my mind stays constantly moving. So then I like to get on YouTube and I like to listen to the rain or the flute or the
Meditation music. I do.
meditation, meditation music to go to sleep to relax, especially after a crazy day or a long day or a long week or whatever the case may be. I'm just wondering if any of our people that are joining us this evening, if you guys, what are the ways that you might uh, relax or unwind when you get in your home after a hectic day or a busy day? What are some of your ways of utilizing your senses?
Yeah. Those it's a lot that we can do. Um
I will say mine's is a little weird. So in a sense, kind of like you, JewCee, where you like turn on YouTube. I turn on, and I don't know if it's because I'm a history buff or I like stuff dealing with like stuff we know that's happened in real life. I listen to like hip hop interviews of the guys that were connected to like Tupac or Jay-Z or like any of those guys. Like I listen to those old hip hop interviews.
Hmm.
hey, to each his own. Shit. Anybody who knows me, they know that every night when I go to bed, what do? I watch Big Bang Theory.
I like that show.
Seriously.
That's so
I
funny.
like that show too.
It
The
goes
Auto Book.
every season. I just keep playing it. When the last episode goes off, I go right back to the first episode. It soothes me. It makes me feel comfortable. It's
TikTok has been making me go to sleep lately too.
TikTok. Mm-mm. I
Y'all better
have to.
get your y'all better get your TikTok in because the government about to shut that shit down. So
I got
Lorenzo had a
YouTube. I got YouTube shorts.
You should
uh,
listen to A Piece of Deborah Shades and I with organic sound, words, and music flows. Okay, can you please send me a link?
Hmm.
I wanted to read his other one. It says a lot of humans can handle one of your senses being taken away. But at 3, the panic sets in. That's when then directing and controlling the pleasure of that human can begin.
Yeah, I saw that too when he said that. I was
Mhm.
going wait. But yeah, but see, that makes sense that he explains it that way. Cause I'm one of those people that when I do, which isn't often, when I do bottom for another top, or a dom, I like sensory deprivation and I like my sound, my vision, and my hands to be taken away from me.
Hmm.
I like to be tied up by my wrist. Like I don't want to be able to move at all. So feet, well, ankles and wrist, blindfold me and put sound canceling headphones on me.
Wow. Hey,
You
Master.
taking notes, Master Ra?
Well, these are our pleasure senses, and now I do have a question for you, ladies. We're gonna go to the opposite direction of the question that I asked you before.
Okay.
Well, Purple Rain, you just kind of answered some of it. What are other senses that you like being tickled when you are in the submissive space?
When I'm in a submissive space, I like a lot of pain. So pain is pleasure to me. I am a what on my dominant side, I'm a sadist. So I like giving pleasurable pain on my dominant side.
Mhm.
But on my submissive side, I am very so much a masochist. And I'm actually about a level, a lot of us rank it from level 1 to level 10. I'm about a level 8.
Whoa.
To the
Is this
point to
like
where I like trope
would this
to the
be
point.
like would this be like the same kind of like pain threshold like they ask you like if you're in the hospital, where's your pain level
Yes,
kind of thing?
yes.
And you're at an 8?
I'm at an 8 and I like trophies. At an 8, 7 or 8 is where you start seeing bruising. So I like seeing trophies. I like my trophies. I don't like them to be blurple, but I like to see red, purple bruising.
I have a
Um,
I have and maybe you can help me with this or you can answer this question for me. I don't know if there's some pain that I do like, but it's like it's not I don't like you're saying 8 and I'm sitting here thinking like I might be a 2.
Now you might be, but I like there's certain things that most people find painful that I find pleasure in. So you know I got tattoos. I just got one on my wrist. I got one on my back of my neck. I just went and got a pineapple done. Every time I go get a tattoo done, I have to have a puppy pad underneath me. If that explains my
All
pain
right.
threshold.
Well, okay.
There
Um,
has I have to put a puppy pad underneath me when I go get ink done. If I don't, that table's gonna be wet
well, all right. Ink therapy for you.
all the time.
So proud.
Okay. All
So
right
proud.
now, Miss JewCee.
So for me, I'm a different type of sub. And I think that's what's so cool about this show is that you get to learn about the differences and there that you don't have to be there's
Not one way to do it.
there's not one way to do it. There is a right and a wrong way to do it, but there's not one way to be submissive. So I'm only submissive when it comes to sex. And for me, um, I'm not so much into a lot of pain, but I don't mind. I'm probably like a one or because number one, I bruise easy, and whoever
Me
bru-
too.
bruises easy is going to jail. I mean, I can think about hitting the door and get a bruise. Okay, so and I've been like that all my life. I've been like that all my life. So um, you cannot. I can have handprints even from the thrall of having sex. I can have handprints on my wrist. You can tell his fingerprints are right here, you know.
Mhm.
Um, So it does. I just bruise easily, and I've always been like that. So I'm not a super duper into a whole bunch of pain. I don't mind a little smack on the ass, a little slap and tickle, so to speak, and I don't mind a little pressure around my neck. But it's just like a pressure. It's just like a placing of the hand. You cannot squeeze because I will freak out. Um, but these are things that you talk about with your person, and
Mhm.
you find out what you like and what you don't like. You get some things change over years. I mean, you maybe what you liked at your 20s you don't like at your 30s, or
Or
maybe
maybe some
something that you didn't try in your 20s you try in your 30s and you love it. You keep it open, but there are some things that are going to be a hard no, and that's okay. That's okay. um if you're with somebody that you trust, that hard no could also turn into, yeah, maybe down the line, or you know,
I have admit that some of my tastes have changed.
yeah, you
As I've
and
gotten older, some things have definitely okay, I'm willing to do that now. That's why I'm saying asking you all
right,
the question that I'm asking.
right, and that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly okay. A lot of people think that when you step into this lifestyle, like we discussed a few weeks back, what did we decide there were on Fet Life? How many? How many?
149.
Yes. That is just, and people going around checking off every last one of them. I'm like, you idiot. I don't even want to be bothered with you. You have to figure out maybe 4 or 5 things that you would like to really experience, because you can take those experiences and take them to different levels. You don't
Mhm.
have to stay right here on everything. You can escalate, you can take it to a higher level, you can add a little something extra with it. You can do a lot of things. You don't have to have um 50 million things checked off and expect one person to know how to expertly do 149 things to you, because that's not going to happen. That's unrealistic. And you are now approaching the Hollyweird space. That's where you are. You are
So in
not.
other words, you need to explore your own senses, pleasure senses, so that you know what you do and don't like. Because if you
Exactly.
don't know, how will you expect someone else to know?
Exactly.
So
And you cannot, um don't get down on yourself
no,
if you're not where you think you should be. um and just keep, like I said, keep an open mind. It might be a hard no today, but next week it might be something different. And I think too, and I don't know if you guys agree with me, but I think too it depends on who you're with. I think you're
absolutely.
I think you're
Yes.
more heightened. You're gonna get a more heightened experience if you're really with somebody that knows you, than a stranger. Does that make sense? I don't
That's
know.
Mhm.
yes, it's the intimate connection that you have with that person. You're able to you
Yeah.
feel safe and you can feel vulnerable with that person and not feel like, oh my God, do I need to be worried? No, yeah. Absolutely. And that's all a part of learning yourself and how what you like.
Mhm.
The other thing they said, envision the breathtaking beauty of a vibrant sun painting the sky a hues of orange and pink, filling you with awe and wonder at the magnificence of the natural world. Like, have you ever seen a sunset and it was just like, oh,
Mhm.
like I honestly enjoy, and yes, I can talk about this because I do live here. I do enjoy going to Malibu Beach and just sitting on the water on the beach and just hearing the waves crash and watching the sun go down across on over the Pacific Ocean. And it's just like you just get this sense of it's I don't know, it's like the in your stomach, it's like I don't even know how to even explain it, but every now and again when I feel good, it's like I get this feeling in my stomach just like, ooh. It just feels
Well, and
yummy. What I have for it is yummy.
well, the nice thing is we don't just have to be on the Pacific, because here in Cleveland we do have a lake,
See, yeah.
and our lake faces Canada. Um,
Oh,
so we can't technically, you can see it on a clear day if you're up high. You have to be super high in order to see the Canadian border. But some of the sunsets, and I do live right by the lake. I'm like 3 minutes away, and I drive down to the lake, and I will sit and watch it from a couple of the breaking walls that we have. And you can watch the water crash and that kind of thing. I love to watch that because I'm a water sign, so I love water. um but yeah, the sunsets, it and there's a lot of things that visually, um like you said earlier, like an attractive man or an attractive woman or an attractive couple.
a pretty
Um,
smile on a man.
a beautiful presentation of food, it starts here too. It starts with your eyes. What are you looking at? What are you seeing? What are you visualizing? What gets you in the mood? Something that may not get you in the mood is a messy house, but something that
Mm-hmm.
gets you in the mood is a clean house. And
Ooh,
then a lot,
baby.
a lot of your senses all start to reacting. You're listening. Let's say you're coming into a clean house, you smell it. So now oh, this is nice, and you're a little more relaxed, because
Mm,
remember, when you're in a situation or an area or something that you're uncomfortable, you kind of tense up a little bit. You don't want to touch nothing. You don't want nothing to touch you. You
mhm.
trying to exit stage left. You trying to run, be track star. So when you're uncomfortable, a lot of things, a lot of your senses go the opposite direction. They're more like, danger, Will Robinson, danger, get the hell out, go away. If the touch doesn't feel good, if the touch is too hard, or if the
You
touch is
tense
too
up. You tense up instead of relaxing.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the whole point of all of this. And these are just a few examples of the myriad of ways in which our senses enrich our lives and bring us moments of pleasure and delight. As we journey through this series, we'll delve deeper into the senses, exploring its unique characteristics, uncovering its hidden complexities, and discovering new ways to savor the sensory experience that makes life truly extraordinary. But the journey doesn't stop there. We'll also delve into the psychology behind our sensory experiences, explore how our perceptions of pleasure are shaped by factors such as culture, mood, and individual preferences. Because she may like an 8. I'm still exploring. I haven't. I'm baby stepping my way into it because honestly, I'd be saying I'm a 1 with her. Anyway, um, and we'll consider the profound implications of sensory pleasure for our overall well-being, from enhancing our mood and reducing stress to fostering deep connections with others. Kind of like what JewCee was saying. If you feel some kind of way, you'll tense up if you're not sure and it doesn't feel safe to you. But if you feel pleasure and you feel comfortable, you're willing to relax and you will relax. So we're going to start next week with taste. Of course, food is my love language. I have to start with taste.
Okay, I'm here for it. Taste, 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 taste.
So, ladies, next month I'll be sending you guys a list of things that we will be tasting during
Oh,
the show.
Oh, we gonna have food during the show?
Yes.
okay. Well, we do sometimes anyway. Don't.
Right. We do, but no, this
No,
will be
I'm talking about
purposeful.
like
Purposeful.
specific food.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
We're
yes,
always
it will be
running in
specific
here.
food.
Sometimes we're eating. Okay, okay.
Exactly. So I just felt like, let's kick it up a notch and let's have something that's going to, at least some sexy food. Like, come on.
I love this question. And even though Master, I don't know if you're joking, but I think it's a great question though. Man, who
He ain't joking.
is divine feminine, asking for a friend. And I think it's important that, we all have, we, this is another topic that we definitely have to delve into, and maybe I'll delve into it. But the masculine and the feminine, we all carry both traits. Um, and I think what has happened over the years is that so many people have decided what is masculine and what is feminine, and kind of messed up a lot of people. But anyway, we're just
I have my own opinions about it, but I'm gonna keep those to myself.
okay.
I am still exploring to figure out exactly what that is. And when I say what that is, I mean in regards to how, like, you don't know how you'll respond or take things until you experienced it. I do think that men who are very much so in touch with their feminine side, I think that is very sexy. But there has to be a balance for me.
And I believe that it's an energy. I think
Yeah.
this young lady, if anybody saw my post a couple of days ago, there was a young lady, and oh my God, she hit the nail so right on the head. Um, I think I can. I know we digress just a little bit, but let me see if I can get you guys to hear how she put this, because this was um so on point.
She pulled a Jill Scott and put the nail on the head with how she said it.
Yeah, it's how she said it that really got me. Here she is. Hang on one second. Let me see if I can get this to go from the beginning. Because once again we were talking about this damn table.
We
Okay.
do need to. Oh, the red table.
Master Rod, we
Restaurant,
gonna
yes.
definitely put it together and bring you back on for that. But you
For
didn't
sure.
throw us off. You good, baby.
Yes. No, this it's still it's still along the line of what pleases you.
Right.
And
Hang
energy.
on.
That's why I said I feel like there is more than just the five senses. I feel like spirit is one of that, which I believe like is I guess is energy, because you feel it's not something that you can really, you can't see, smell, touch, taste, or any. It's just something that is just there. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I'm still trying to figure it all out. My name is Siren, and I reserve the right to be wrong.
Well, and I get what you're saying. And energy is, I think, is definitely okay. So hang on a minute, because I don't know how to stop it.
Go
So
ahead.
I'm sorry. It's running, but it's on mute, and then I'm gonna unmute it when it starts at the beginning.
Hmm. How long is the video, JewCee? Is she muted?
Mm.
Okay. Well, she's gonna get this uh video together. But actually this is actually pretty much the end of my show for today. So as we go next
Is
week,
she still there?
I think so. I'm not sure. Can she
Can
even
you
hear
hear
us?
it?
No.
No, we can't hear it. We can hear
Oh,
you.
I was trying to. You can't hear it.
Hey,
Hey,
ecstasy.
ecstasy.
You can't hear it over my computer.
No, we're not
No,
able.
ma'am.
Okay. Anyway, hold on. I may have to download it, but anyway. she's talking about the feminine and masculine energy, and she puts it more as energy, which I think, as I've gotten older, is a better way of putting really what it is, I guess,
Rather
for
than
lack of a better.
saying man, woman, or whatever, it's an
Yes,
energy. Rather than a gender, it's an energy. And I believe
exactly.
that that's where. And please correct me if I'm wrong, Purple Rain. But isn't
Uh-huh.
that like the pansexual energy? It's not a person; it's energy.
It's an energy thing, yeah. As
Okay,
a pansexual, I don't date a gender. I date the person, the energy, the connection.
okay. And
For sure.
I dig that. Because honestly, when I hear, I feel like, and I did buy into the whole thing of it's really either you're bisexual, gay, or you're straight. I am
No,
now.
and the reason why I say,
Wait. I was not necessarily understanding, which is why I just asked you the question that I asked you.
oh no, but what I was gonna say was pansexuality has more to do with not worrying about gender boundaries. So yes, I date the energy and the person, but that means I'm also willing to date trans.
Right. It's energy. It's we're not,
Yeah.
and that's the reason why I said I kind of fell into the whole thing is either you're bi, gay, or straight. And I know this is not on topic at all, because it was like, okay, either it's a male or a female. So either you're bi, straight, or
Right.
gay. But in hearing the way you said it, and the way he said, the way you all are saying it, as far as energy, Master Rod, thank you so much for this too.
Mhm.
It's the energy. It's not necessarily the gender. It
Right.
is the actual energy. That's it. We're not necessarily concerned about whether you're trans, whether you're this. It's just no. Your energy is what I am attracted to. Your energy is where I'm coming to. Is that correct?
Mm,
Yes.
correct.
Yes.
Okay. You have just made me understand it. Thank you.
Because energy is, I think, like I said, this young lady, if you guys go on my page, on my Facebook page, Dara Miss Smith Johnson, it's about the third thing down, you'll see it and you can listen to it. She really brought some stuff out that I'm like, oh my God, finally somebody articulated it in a way that makes sense, and it'll make you go, oh. And that's what we need to do more of, is to make things, um get away from antiquated thought processes. We've
That
talked
part.
about we've talked about that on this show repeatedly, and sometimes I may not have the words, Siren may not have the words, Purple Rain may not have the words, so we do try to find the words for you to make it so that it's a little clearer for you, um and for ourselves, because
Mhm.
we're forever evolving. That's the best
Absolutely.
thing I think that is about the three of us, is we are forever evolving. We are not limiting ourselves. We are not going to be put in a box as somebody else made. Now, if the box is going to be made, it's going to be made by me, and my box is going to be huge
I got an open box. How about
with
that?
no lid and no sides. Okay.
But
I'm
it's
not in a
also,
box. I'm in
but
the universe.
but I'm gonna say this. For me, I am definitely a spiritual person. I also understand the work that goes into it, which is why I'm even speaking about the pleasure senses and things that make you happy and the things that make you feel good and things like that. When you
Things that
start,
make you go, hmm.
you said what?
The things that make you go, hmm.
Mm.
They give a flashback.
Anyway, what was I? See, you see what it does. Your brain, when you have a pleasurable thought, you just like, oh my gosh. Anyway, but like, it's one thing to know what to do, and we can tell you all day long what we think and what we feel. You have to be able to implement it. You have to be able to say, okay, these are tools that we're giving you, because that's all it is. We're not telling you how to live. We're just giving you tools that we use.
Mhm.
Everything that I'm saying to you, I am coming from a me point of view, because I can't come from no other point of view. I'm not, no one can feel this. Only me. Same way, if you're doing the same thing, only you can feel it. So when you hear us speak on these things, like my sisters, they know so much when it comes to the erotic world. I feel like I've gained so much knowledge. The other part about that is now I got to start to implement some of this knowledge.
Mhm.
It's nothing if it's just here and I know it. What are you doing with it? Does it really work? I can say yeah, because I've actually she's watched me over the last 7, 8 years, and everything and she be getting on my ass so bad too. But I love
It's
you.
out of love.
I know that's why I said, but I love her, and I know she loves me. But the idea of these senses that I'm really exploring for myself, and I feel like other people should do that if they want to. If that's what your judge, have it. But in doing this, I'm learning how to implement what I've learned from these ladies and figuring out, okay, I did not like being smacked on my ass. I used to hate it. I would fight you. I am so serious. I would fight you if you don't touch my ass. But that was a childhood trauma that I had, and I didn't realize I was bringing into my adult life, because my brother used to, he has this big old, his palm is like that big and his fingertips are like small, but he has a big, huge hand. And he would hit, and it would hurt so. And I hated this shit. But now
It's a little
When
different.
it's done right.
It's a
you,
little different.
it's a little different. It's a lot different. It's a lot different. Now, if I walk past the specific persons and I don't get an ass tap or a ass smack,
You feel some type of way, don't you?
I feel some kind of way. We got problems.
I'm catching a whole attitude.
Yes, it's gonna be trouble, trouble.
And
Like,
but that's one of the things that we just got done telling everyone. You can change. You just
we
have to be
evolve.
open. You can evolve, and you have to be open to being able to change. You if you one of the things that it's an old saying, basically. If in order to, I'm kind of paraphrasing, but in order to do, in order to be different, you got to do different.
Yes.
Okay. If you're still doing the same old thing and you can't understand why you're moving forward, or you can't understand why you can't pay your bills, or um, you can't go on vacation, or you can't whatever it might be, you see something you want to buy and you just don't have the money for it, and well, what are you doing? Are you doing the same old thing? Are you making the same mistakes year after year, day after day,
Not
paycheck after
realizing that you're doing it.
yeah, paycheck after paycheck? Are you everybody thinks you have to save up? Oh, cuz what? The big uh uh financial people have told you that you need to save a third of your paycheck. Let's be realistic. If you have children and you live in a certain area, you can't save like that. But you can save $5 or $10 a week, or 10 or $1 a day. You can do that.
And sometimes it doesn't even take money.
Mm-mm.
Sometimes it's just opening yourself up to something that you may have been like, well, I was told that that was no good, because I was real good for that. Real good.
Mm.
My mom's a minister. What I tell y'all, my sex talk was: you have sex, you get pregnant, you die, you go
You
to hell.
got
Every time you say that, I die.
And I'm not
it.
playing. I'm not playing.
But it,
So I realized, and even what JewCee speak about, when in religion and things like that, we've been indoctrinated on things that we take. And somebody said it, that this was bad. Like, okay, somebody told me that sex hurt. So when I was younger, I didn't want to have sex because they told me it hurt, and I didn't like pain.
but you also have to remember that you're getting this information, and a lot of people do it because we know I just do a show and I talk about this topic. You're getting this information from people that you feel like you can trust. So therefore, you feel that the information is the gospel. You feel like you're getting this information, and it is what it is, as they say, and you believe what these people are telling you. And that is where we have a lot of pitfalls. And I kind of spoke on it earlier. I think it was either today or yesterday on a video. I've been doing a lot of shows, and here lately, the women to me are sabotaging the women that want to come up to my table. It's not so much just the men anymore. Now it's the women.
But
And
it's
I'm
their
like,
fear. That's all it is. It's their own fear
and
that
it's
they're
their own
placing
fear.
onto someone else.
And they're trying to tell, oh no, you don't need that girl. No, girl. And I'm like, what? Don't you have the money to get something? Or I don't know I don't know what it is, but it's really right now it's irritating me, and I feel sorry for the next person that does that, because I'm going to go teetotaling off, because now you're interrupting my business with your negative uh remarks, which are unnecessary. If you can't afford something at the table, don't come up to the table. If your friend wants to purchase something, or wants to ask me a question, or wants to ask, what does this do? You don't need to stand in their ear and put out negative vibes so that they can't learn about pleasure, or pleasuring themselves, or improving their relationship with their partner, because that's what
Mhm.
you all are blocking people from enjoying pleasure. And I don't understand why. This is getting
So
ridiculous.
they haters.
It's getting but it's sad. It is so sad, but yet and still in the next breath you want to be happy in your relationship, but you're not willing to try nothing new. You're not willing to step out of your comfort zone. So when you do the same, you get the same result.
But it's also really a thing of understanding that people don't necessarily always know where they are. They're not emotionally intelligent enough. They are just going off of what they've been told. Like I saw a video of a girl today who was talking about these spiritual people. They don't know if they're talking, if it doesn't work. Who are we supposed to listen to? You. They are people are and to what Katina just said, when you're told the same thing by more than once by different people, you start believing it. But then you also have to assess yourself and make sure that it is accurate. Is it accurate? Ask yourself that question, because you're the only one that knows that answer. A lot of people will project themselves onto you,
Hmm.
because
And
that's
you need
exactly
and
what that sounds like. They're projecting themselves onto you,
hmm
and and a lot of the people in our culture are not emotionally intelligent, and they are really honestly waiting for someone to tell them what to do.
Mhm.
One of those people, they gonna know the fuck out of you, and they can sometimes make you think, oh well, maybe I'm not enough. No, honey, they don't know whether you're enough. You know whether you're enough.
and on top of it, when we're talking about pleasuring, and we were talking, tying this into the senses and everything that we talked about tonight. Look, some of these folks that are giving you, and I've said it before, stop going to people with opinions. You need to go to people that are educated and have experience. Stop going to people. Everybody's got an opinion about something, but a
Can
lot of these folks that you're talking to have absolutely no experience in what they're talking about.
can
None
you
whatsoever.
can you
They've
implement
heard
what
it.
you're speaking about?
They have regurgitated what they've heard from somebody else, who they've heard from somebody else, who they've heard from somebody else, and not one of them has tried anything. And if they've tried it one time, possibly it wasn't successful. And if I did that in business, you're supposed to try things at least 3 times. You go back and you reevaluate what went right, what went wrong. If it next time, hopefully it improves, and you go back again. You sit down, you talk with your partner. This is what went right. This didn't go so good, but it was better than the last time. Then the third time, hopefully you have it to the point where it is satisfying for all parties involved. But listening to people that have never done anything is got to be, for me, in the business that I'm in, and I'm sure for Purple Rain, it has got to be one of the most frustrating parts of our job, of trying to help folks learn who and what they are as an individual, not who and what you are as what somebody else perceives you to be.
I
And
tell people all the time, people laugh at me, but when people start trying to give people opinions or give me opinions about why they think what I do is just something wrong with it, I tell them, if you've only ever had missionary sex, leave me the fuck alone.
if you're not me, leave me the fuck alone.
That too, but don't try to tell me what I'm doing is wrong and I don't know nothing about pleasure if all you've ever had is missionary sex. You ain't even tried nothing else. Leave me alone. Shut up. Get out my face.
And Lorenzo says, stop playing with them JewCee and knock them upside their head with one of your JewCee boutique dildos.
I sold those. I sold like 4 of those the other night, so I didn't even have anything to hit them with. No, just kidding.
See,
I
that was
mean,
a good thing though.
yeah.
So it was somebody at the party, at the pleasure, at the girls' night?
I mean, it's not just been at the girls' night. It's been
Oh.
it's been when I'm vending even now. I am watching. I used to watch the men come up and tell me, "Oh, she don't need none of that. Yeah, she got me." And I'm like trying to tell. And my reply to them is, "I'm not the one looking at the table. She is."
Ooh, okay, you hit the ego.
That you might want to pay attention because she's over here browsing. I'm not looking at the table. I know what's on the table. I brought
Right.
the table. Okay. I am the table. What the fuck are you talking about?
And
Now,
I'm sorry, go ahead,
I
continue.
was gonna say, and now we've got women kind of doing the same thing to their sister friends who want to come up to the table and you want to talk. Oh, girl, you don't need that. You girl, oh, what's that? No, they got something a negative vibe or negative comment to make, and her girl, I don't know what that is. You don't want that. I'm like, what is wrong with you? And they about to get it. They about to get it. And it don't matter
Misery
where I
loves
am.
company sometimes.
Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it.
Right. But they about to get. I'm 61, y'all. Stop. This is my business and you fucking with my money. So I'm gonna fuck you up. So leave me alone. Go sit down. If it's not for you, don't come up to the table. It's just that simple. But don't talk your friend out of their pleasure. That's not your place. Stay in your place. You are out of line. Sit your ass down. If you don't have any money with you to buy anything, or you and your friends looking at $150 toy and they want to get it, you better be praising them and talking about, girl, go ahead, girl. Just because you ain't got it don't mean she ain't got it.
Oh, and sidebar real quick. That was I am definitely willing to try what Master Ra has planned. So that would be.
got you.
I'm definitely willing to try that. I'm exploring everything at this point. This documentary gonna be real good.
So it's a lot of things. Like I said, it's a lot of things out there, folks, that people will sabotage you. And they your so-called friends, and they don't have any more education in their little tiny pinky than you have in your whole entire body. So stop listening to folks that just have an opinion. And if you're going to listen to your friends, if you're going to listen to your friends, then you need to start asking them some questions. Well, did you ever do this?
That part, because a lot of people talk about experiences that they've never had. And that's why I say you have a lot of people that talk about what they know, this knowledge that they have. How have you implemented it? Have you implemented it?
And how do you have the knowledge?
That you can give me a firsthand account of how this thing that you are telling me to do or not to do, for that matter.
Lorenzo says stuff a rabbit up their nostrils.
Go to the corner. go to the corner.
And I don't know if you heard me, Bear, but hi, how are you, sir?
Go to the corner, Lorenzo. Just
I don't know what to do with you, Lorenzo.
I do.
Go to the corner.
He lucky he a dominant, because I do.
Where does he get this shit from? Okay, so go to the corner.
His exact words was, that calls for a rabbit shoved up their nostril, is what that man said.
Them fighting words right there. He said, "I don't like that. Don't play with my JewCee." That's what I heard.
That's what I heard too.
We gonna
That's
put the
what I heard.
all right. No, anyway, oh
Don't play
god,
in her
the
face.
thrust. I'm gonna put the thrusting rabbit up their nostrils. How about that?
Oh Lord.
So
Okay, so on that note, I used to have a supposed friend like that. Everything was an issue, but she was doing the most. And what it is sometimes when I see that is it's a person that doesn't necessarily love themselves. So to see someone loving themselves makes them feel some kind of way. So they need to bring you where they are. And that's the reason why I do say misery loves company, but so does happiness. Choose.
mhm.
Choose wisely.
Choose ye one today, the blue pill or the red pill.
Right. You
Choose
just
wisely.
right. And then you can't and some folks well, like what do they say? Some people in your life for a reason, some people are in your life for a season, some people
That part.
understand. Some
And I like that one, but I also like this one. Some people are the roots, some people are the branches, and some people are the leaves.
Yeah.
you want the roots.
You want the roots. These girls are my roots.
You can't you just and like I said, the main thing is communication. We talk about the 3 C's. It's still about communicating. And you need to don't just take even though you're with your buddy and pal and you know your buddy and pal maybe for the past few years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, if they're telling you something, there's nothing wrong with asking them, well, how do you know? I mean, what experience have you had? There's nothing wrong with asking that. You have to be you're not them, so you just might enjoy it, and they could have just had um a bad experience. Or I mean,
A cheap version.
my first time doing anal was like the first couple of times was horrid, but we didn't know what we were doing. We were using the wrong lube, we were using we didn't do it right. It was pleasurable for him but not for me. And
I'm not doing it. Nope.
until I learned and I got educated, and my first dom taught me about butt plugs and things along those lines. I, you can't always find that information. Back in the day, you couldn't find that information,
But you
and
still
so
can't find it now.
no, you have to find somebody that can talk to you about it. I can talk to you about it. I have experience. Not only that, but I have education. I'm double certified as a sexual health resource with my business. I'm always evolving and I'm always learning. So, and I'm always trying
And
new.
she implements what she knows so that she can give you what she gives you. It's not just well, this is what you should do. Well,
No,
have you tried it? Yes, she has.
I'm not only the owner of my business, but I do use my toys.
She's also a
She
client.
is her number one client. She
Exactly.
is her, and I'm her number two client. I'm just
I got
saying.
I got toy bags. I got toys, y'all.
I
I
got
got a suitcase. Fuck a bag. I got a suitcase. What you want?
pretty much all my shit juicy shit. So
I had to throw it some out. But anyway, you guys remember, go out to get your tickets for the Ebony Erotic Experience. We will all be there in person if you want to meet us in person, as well as the rest of our erotic sisters, as well as Mr. Lorenzo, who's I don't know what is he right now because I don't want to look,
Double certified. You know what?
see, I wasn't about to say it. I wasn't about to say it.
I didn't read it. All I saw was the double certified.
Yeah, That's why I don't read it out loud initially. I read it in my head first. I've learned my lesson with you, Lorenzo.
double certified as a sexual health resource.
Bring that certificate. Oh, really?
Right. It's sitting on my desk. So I am double certified. In other words, I had to go and study and learn and get some knowledge, more knowledge. And I continue to get knowledge because knowledge is key and knowledge is power. So everybody, make sure. Thank you, Siren. Absolutely wonderful. Fabulous.
Yay! My sis did that. I liked it.
It was
Come
wonderful.
back next month.
And so we will be back next week with Grab Bag. That is our Grab Bag episode. But we might have We might have a couple. We might have some special guests. We're going to work on it. We're going to see how that pops out. If not, we'll be doing grab bag. But I just want to thank everybody once again for tuning in tonight. Everyone that supported my beautiful queen, Miss Purple Rain. That was wonderful of you ladies to
Thank
join
y'all
us,
so much.
hopping on. If you need tickets for the Ebony Erotic Experience, we still have tickets available. Go out to Eventbrite, put in the Ebony Erotic Experience. Basically, that's really all you have to put in. But if you have to put in everything, it would be the base, the Ebony Erotic Experience, the second coming. You're going to spell out the word second, and coming is spelled Cumming, burlesque edition. You can also just type in Cleveland, Ohio, and you can also just type in the date, April 26th and 27th, 2024. So go get your tickets, come on out and support, have some fun with us. We're going to have a great time. We have a great lineup. We have great food. We're going to definitely make sure that we indulge all of your senses. Okay. All of them. Okay. Even a few maybe that you didn't know you had.
That part.
We're gonna have a lot of fun. It's a 2-day event. Get your tickets. Yeah, so now we're back to eating people, or eating off of people, or eating, period. So anybody got
Corner Lorenzo.
We will be eating off people, not eating. Well,
Now,
I'm okay.
I'm gonna get 8 out. That's
Okay, so yes, we are eating people and eating
yeah,
off.
there we go. Ain't no telling. Ain't no
I had to
telling.
stop myself there. I really thought I was like, wait, hold on, no, I don't know. I do want that. Yeah.
Here's the thing. You got to get your tickets in order to be in the house. Absolutely no cameras allowed. No cell
Nope.
phones are allowed in the facility. This is a private event. You're paying to be there. Not all your friends, not everybody on Facebook. And let me tell you, if we catch one, if you feel like you're bold enough to sneak one in, let me just tell you, you will be bold enough to get tossed your ass out. Okay. So this is a private event. It is a lot of fun. And we're back, and we're going to have a great time. The ladies of the Erotic 7 have worked very hard on this event, and we just want you guys to come on out and join us and have some fun in Cleveland, Ohio. We have a beautiful host hotel, the Embassy Suites in Independence, and we got some surprises for you guys too. We're not going to tell everything. I never do. So you just have to be there. You just have to
be there or be square.
Got to be there. So next Monday night, join us again for another marvelous Monday on Ebony. Look at that, on the Ebony Erotic Experience. I'm so used to saying it now. Might as well be. It feels like it on JewCee Tales Erotic Chat. We start at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, 8:30 Central Standard, 6:30 for folks out on the West Coast, and for our brothers and sisters down in Barbados, we're either at 9:30 or 10:30. The time changed, so I don't know what time frame we're on right now, but you can tune in and join us. Ladies, do you have anything going on this week that you want to share with our listeners before we get out of here?
I just have rehearsals this week. I do have a fashion show coming up in Cincinnati 2 weeks before EEE, as well as my pageant. So I'm in full pageant mode and rehearsal mode, doing my Purple Rain-ish, popping my collar and spreading the message about intimacy, education, and eroticism, as I always do as a pageant queen. So that is all I got going on the next few weeks.
Wonderful. And Miss Siren?
Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I will be going off grid, and we'll come back Monday morning. Thank you.
Okay. Mysterious.
Also, on the 8th of April, and I'm going to announce it to everybody, I will not be on air for that show because I will be on set in my first movie.
Oh, wow. Really?
I'm so proud of you.
Oh my God. She been holding out.
You got a girl.
It's a small role, but it's my first movie, and it's already picked up by Tubi. So Your girl's gonna be on set on the 8th.
Okay. Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yay!
We'll talk more. We'll have to talk offline on this now. All right, you guys, we're going to have a great, everybody go out and have a great week. We'll be back next Monday night. Join us for myself, Ms. JewCee, and my beautiful melanated queens, Miss Purple Rain and Miss Siren. You guys go out and remember to enjoy, enlighten, and embrace eroticism. Have a great week, and we'll see you next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.